Live! What's up, everybody?
What's going on, guys?
I'm Allie Roots. And this is Mochi Roots. Callie is driving home from Tallahassee right now. She went up there to hang out with her friends for the long weekend. And so we got Mochi here to replace Callie for tonight.
Yeah.
Which,
They're
by
both
the way,
just as sweet.
They are. By the way, guys, let us know in the chat quick. I see there's a bunch of people in the chat already. If you guys can just let us know if you can see us and hear us okay, that would be really wonderful.
And not hear too much Bulldog, although she's pretty quiet right now.
She's pretty quiet, right? She's really tired because she got a bath. So she's like sleeping off her fighting a bath energy.
Post-bath experience.
All right. Everybody says they can hear us and everything sounds good or looks good. And I saw a whole bunch of people. It was kind of cool. Somebody said like, hey, everybody, where are you all from? And then everybody before the show even started was like Rosie's Closet, Las Vegas, Bob, Michigan, Landon says yes. Eric, Baltimore, Landon, Cameron, Texas, South Jersey. There's people from all over the country in the chat, which is pretty cool. And I know we get a lot of international people watching as well, which is pretty sweet. So
there you go, yeah. Sydney, Australia.
Nice, that's awesome.
Good day, mate.
So welcome to the chat, everybody. Yeah, people were letting us know where they're from.
There's a lot of Floridians.
If you're new to our channel or new to the chat, we're in Florida. We're based just outside of Tampa, and we're we're online resellers. So the two platforms that we sell on currently are eBay and Amazon. And then we do some local stuff as well, and like Offerup and Letgo and Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. But we wanted to do this live chat tonight. If you look at the title of the live chat, it's what is the best platform to sell on? And because see, we really only talk about eBay and Amazon, but there's so many other platforms out there right now to sell on.
And they all have their ups and their downs.
Yeah, I agree. But it's a pretty cool world to live in where you have like so many different options where you can sell your stuff, especially for clothing. And I know a lot of you guys sell clothing. So this chat tonight is really just going to be like we're going to tell you our experience with eBay and Amazon. And then we also want to hear from you guys, like what is your experience with some of these other platforms? I know, for example, like my younger brother, he just turned 22 years old and he sells a lot of stuff on Depop. And Grailed, and what is the other one? Depop and Grailed, I think. Oh, and Mercari. So
he is selling on Mercari?
Yeah.
I can never remember.
So, and he specializes more in like men's vintage clothing. So there's all of these other apps to sell, and he does very well with certain things. He gets more money on those apps. So that's why we wanted to kind of reach out to you guys to have this open discussion.
I just want to say hey to Kristen in the chat. She's always in the chat. Thank you for
Kristen.
Always being here.
And as always, guys, if you have questions throughout today's chat or tonight's chat, put them in the live chat. We will do our best to read them. Sometimes it gets kind of hard to read everybody's question and get to everybody's question.
Yeah, we typically answer 25% of questions.
Yeah, but we will do our best. We have some really good people that are constantly in our chat that also help out with answering questions as well. So if you know the answer to somebody's question, type it in the chat and help them out, guys. So yeah.
And then Poshmark. Yeah, Ben doesn't use Poshmark, but
forgot about Poshmark.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, there's always Poshmark, of course, which is awesome. And a lot of people don't want to get very involved with it, like the social aspect of it. But Poshmark is amazing, and Poshfest is a huge thing. Yeah. So there's probably a lot of people in the chat that use purely Poshmark.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we don't hate the other platforms to sell on. The reason why we sell on eBay and Amazon is purely because of time. We don't have the time to list our stuff on other platforms. We would have to hire people to focus on those platforms. Yeah. And the reason why we sell on eBay and Amazon primarily is because that is still where the traffic is. And that's not an opinion, that's a fact. Like Amazon gets more buyers than anybody else. Then it's eBay. They get more traffic and buyers through their website than anybody else. For clothing after that, it's probably Poshmark. And then probably Mercari, and then probably Depop, and so on and so forth down the line. But it doesn't mean that, and Etsy, obviously Etsy.
Did I say Etsy? Of course, Etsy.
So Etsy is actually really good. There's Eric, the college picker. I know for a fact that he sells a lot of clothing on Etsy.
For high prices.
Yep. You can sell like vintage clothing on Etsy. And sometimes he'll post, I've seen on like his Instagram, he'll post a picture of like his Etsy sale for that piece of clothing or that hat or something. And then he'll post what the recent sales on eBay were for that item. And sometimes he'll sell something for like $100 on Etsy. And then the recent sales on eBay would be like $20. So it is true. Like you do have to know sometimes where to put the item. But again, for us, it's about volume. We want to do as many sales as possible, which is why we focus on eBay and Amazon.
Oh, Lauren says she hears a bulldog. Anybody in the chat, if the bulldog is too loud, let us know. I can readjust her face.
Rob says, are you using the $5,000 camera? No, this is just a webcam. Do I hear your dog? Yeah, lots of people hear Mochi, your face is loud.
Sorry, guys. Oh, here, lay on this side. Yeah. Okay.
And then Thomas Wilkinson brings up a really good point as well. There's lots of other things to sell other than clothes. And I 100% agree with that. I don't think a lot of people realize this, but even us, for example, our business model, about 80% of the things that we sell are not clothing.
Nobody minds Mochi's story. Everyone thought it was cute. So, all right, I'm glad, guys.
So you have to also expand your knowledge outside of clothing. I know we make a lot of videos about clothing, but that's because we do a lot of thrifting, and thrifting makes for good videos.
Yeah.
But most of our income, and we are 6-figure sellers. Most of our income comes from not clothing.
Yeah, for the longest time, we didn't even wholesale clothing until recently. I mean, we wholesaled everything else except clothing. And just recently we got into wholesale clothing. Yeah. So that only took 4 years, 3 years to get there.
Inflated Hero sent us a $5 super chat. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. And what is that, a clown? Are you calling us a clown? And I just want to say really quick too, guys, we already have 456 people watching, which is so cool. Thank you guys so much for being here. It does mean a lot to us. You like the Pikachu? Yeah.
Pikachu.
And then let us also mention the Chicago Meetup. We leave for Chicago on Wednesday.
Yep.
But the meetup is on Saturday.
Yeah, let me pull up the address and stuff.
Yeah, so we're excited to come out to Chicago and meet a lot of you guys. I think through the RSVP form on our website, I think we've had I want to say 50 people say they're going to be there. So we're expecting it to be a good turnout. Even if half the people show, it should still be a pretty fun time. So,
all right.
What is the other? Oh, okay.
You can't see it at all.
You want to read it?
So it's Lagunitas Brewing, Saturday, November 17th from 7 to 10 p.m. And the address is 2607 West 17th Street. So there is a giant parking lot out front. And my cousin's says it's a good place. And
come hang out with us. It'll be fun. All right, we're going to answer some of you guys' questions. And then, like I said, guys, just put whatever questions you have in the chat. We'll do our best to answer them. All right.
And Hip Flip Mom is looking for someone to carpool with her. So if anybody is in Michigan and wants to carpool, you got a carpool buddy.
Island Cookie says, how many men's shirts do you think you pick up from an average Goodwill? I usually find only 1 or 2. Maybe I'm being too picky. It all depends on the area for us and also how much inventory we have if we're being very picky. But I would say on average, if we're spending an hour in a thrift store, we're usually walking out with 5 items. So not a whole lot of items, but those 5 items for us will usually be an average sales price of around $30 to $40. We do not focus on $15 items.
Right. But if we were looking for 22 and up, we would probably walk out with about 20 items.
Yeah. Eric Reinhardt says, what is the other 80% of your business? So most of it is wholesale. So we buy wholesale, break it up, and then sell it on eBay and Amazon, or send it off to Amazon FBA. But it's electronics, appliances, healthcare, pet supplies. It's a lot of different stuff.
Hey, Mary Shine.
Do we do this?
Bonafide's in the chat.
Oh, sweet.
Wait, I don't see him. Everyone's saying hi to him.
Down.
Oh, okay. Everyone's saying hi to him. So I was like, I didn't catch it.
Do we do this full time? Yes, we do it full time. All right, now
she is a French bulldog.
I think I missed I did miss a super chat from Katie and Vicky. Hi, ladies. How's it going? Thank you for the $5. We appreciate it.
They're more fun than us. They sing.
Oh yeah, we need a super chat song.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Everybody go check out Katie and Vicky's channel. They are a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, they know. I feel like they know so much more than me.
Yeah.
Just half of what they know is so much more than what I know.
Do we recommend bundling polos? Very good question. Absolutely. Yeah. Especially like if you live in an area where you can pick up common branded polos in lots for cheap. So like if you can get Polo Ralph Lauren polos for $1 to $2 and they're good and clean. If you can get like 5 of the same size, 5 of the same size, different colors and list those together, they sell very well. So like Polo Ralph Lauren, Brooks Brothers does very well. Tommy Hilfiger does well. Honestly, they don't even have to be the same brand, which is what a lot of people don't realize. You can sell like 3 Polo Ralph Lauren and 2 Tommy Hilfiger polos together as a bundle. People will still buy them. And the same goes with like
style is
similar
for the same person, you know?
Same goes with like dry fit polos, like Nike and Under Armour. You can't list those together.
Yeah, especially if somebody has a bunch that they're getting rid of for free.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, do you want these? I know you sell stuff on eBay. Lock those together. We just
got a slew of super chats.
Whoa.
We got $10 from reseller Spartas. I think it's how Sparatus sent us $10. Love you guys. Made a great flip today on older office electronics. Awesome.
That's awesome.
Love that. Let's see. Wendy sent us $10 as well and says, is $600 per month a lot for starter workspace? I do FBA, Poshmark, and starting eBay. That sounds pretty fair, actually.
Yeah, that sounds very fair.
But it all comes down to what you can afford. You know, like for us, for example, we didn't get a warehouse. We didn't get a space until we had worked out of our house for, I think it was like a year. And we had maxed out our space. So the only thing we could do at that point was to go get space. But we made sure that our business could actually afford it before we took on the extra expense.
Right. So for that $600, you need to recoup your costs by making $1,200 extra from what you're currently making.
Is that space going to make you more productive?
Right.
Is that space going to generate you more money over and above that $600? So.
Yeah.
And then Lauren sent us, Lauren, you always send us $5.
Lauren.
We owe you coffee and beer, whatever you want.
So many coffees and so many beers.
We can't wait to see you in Chicago, Lauren.
Yeah, South Pole is not a good brand. We've never been able to find anything South Pole, not even like something rare that was cool to resell.
Can we reenact scenes from Dragon Ball Z? We could do the fusion dance.
Oh my gosh.
Fusion dance.
We need to practice more.
We need to practice. What is your favorite brand you buy? Ooh. So
like
I think
looks-wise or because it sells super fast?
I guess either one. You want to go first? What do you think?
I know one of your favorite things to sell is Oakley stuff because it sells overnight. As soon as we list it, it sells.
I do.
My favorite thing to sell, brand-wise. Ooh, you go first because I have to think about that.
I think that it ranges. Like it goes through. I go through different favorites, but my favorite right now would be Untuck It. Untuck It brand. They make dress shirts. They just have like a really good following right now. And as soon as we list them, they sell, and they usually sell in the 40s, like $45. So I like that brand.
I like to just sell easy things, but I don't know. I really love vintage stuff. Anytime we find something that's really vintage in the colors, it has like a really cool color wave to it. That's what I love. The neons and the pinks and the orange and the lime greens. Like that's what I love. I just like to look at it, I guess.
We got another super chat from
goodness.
Bay Area Thrift. Ran into Casey Rockstar at Salvos today. Tampa strong. That's good. I'm glad to hear that Casey is back outsourcing again. I think he took some time off to travel and stuff, right?
Yeah, Patagonia. I love the North Face and Patagonia.
Yeah.
Selling that is amazing.
Hey, where are we at? 8:14. Let's do this, guys. We have over 500 people watching. We have 539 people watching, and we're at 105 thumbs ups. Let's get that to, let's say at 150 thumbs ups.
Yeah, that's fair.
We'll do a giveaway. We'll give away a hat or something like that. Okay. Ooh, that rhymed. And we got another super chat from Benny Garcia. Says, hey guys, do you take place in the global shipping program on eBay? Been reading a lot of mixed reviews on the program to sell international. Thanks. That's the only way that we sell international is using the global shipping program. If you're not subscribed to it, I highly, highly recommend that you subscribe to it. All you're doing is losing business if you're not subscribed to it. Now, you can choose which items you want to put in the global shipping program. You can do it based on, is your item, if your item's super delicate, like if you're selling a China teacup, I wouldn't ship it international just because there's a chance of it getting broken.
Yeah.
And you don't want
clothing for sure.
Clothing for sure. Yeah. Anything that's like soft or isn't going to get damaged shipping international, because they do repack it. Like it gets to the shipping center and I believe they repack it and then ship it on. Just make sure that you're shipping the right stuff, but definitely subscribe to it.
Then Roman asked about his beanie.
Yeah, Roman, your beanie, we sent it out, so you should get it soon. Yes. We sent out all the beanies that we owed people. That's totally on me. I apologize.
Yeah, and it was like a holiday weekend too. Yeah. So I think that it probably won't come until the middle of this week. It should be here
this week sometime.
Yeah. Post office has not been delivering our first class packages.
I know.
And, I've seen packages they get delivered 9 days later.
Yeah.
After we send them.
Crazy.
We'll send them on a Monday and they won't get there until next week on like a Thursday.
It's crazy.
And I was like, we sent it on a business day on Monday.
Had a great score on CC Filson. That's another really good brand. I actually almost would put CC Filson above Untuck It, but CC Filson is harder to come by. We find Untuck It all the time, which is strange, but CC Filson, awesome
well, we don't
brand.
find Untuck It all the time, but we find it very often, not every time.
I would say 1 out of like 5 thrift stores we go to, you'll find Untuck It.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say
this area.
In this area, we find Tommy Bahama every time we go thrifting.
For sure.
But now everyone's selling Tommy Bahama, so the price has gone down. And the thrift stores they're pretty caught on to it because most people in this area know Tommy Bahama. And yeah, it's very expensive at the thrift store. It's like $15.
All right, let me look at the thumbs ups quick. Oh, we're at 184.
Oh,
562 people watching.
Right.
Let me grab a hat quick, just so I can show.
I can grab a hat for the hats.
I think there's one hanging over there, right? The fist bump hat.
Ooh.
Is there one hanging over there?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so we'll do a hat giveaway. We have, let's see. Yeah, global shipping program. I think they do unpack and repack your item. Yeah. Oh, and Filson. Lauren Cole City Elite says Filson is so good. Don't find much around here. Filson is such a good brand to resell as well. Yeah. Oh, here's a hat. There you go. So we actually have 3 different kinds of hats. We have these dad hats, which are super awesome. Allie loves those ones. I like them too. I like to wear those ones. So we have these ones. We have snapbacks, and we have a few beanies left as well. So we'll do a giveaway and let you choose which one you want.
Yeah.
And the winner, you'll just send us an email and we'll mail it out to you. Can I see your phone quick? Because I text you the.
There's just dog hair all over it.
And the way that we'll do this giveaway, guys, if you're new to the chat, is I'm going to read you the title. Some good ones there, right? I'm going to read you the title of an item that we sold recently, and then you're going to guess how much the item sold for. All of these are our actual sales that we sold on eBay. And you're just going to guess to the closest dollar amount. So if it sold for like $79.99, you would guess $80. And the first person to get it exactly on the money wins. It's fairly easy.
Do we want to show them a picture of it or no?
I'm just going to read it. I'm just going to read the item, the title of the item, and then whoever gets it. And it'll be after I type go in the chat. So after I type go, the first person to get it.
Just leave my hair like this.
Wins. All right, are you guys ready?
Okay.
Oh, we got a $2 super chat to Mochi's CPAP fund. I need that too. What are you doing?
There we go.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I don't think we have any moderators in the chat right now.
I know. Thank you, troll.
Oh, look, Night Required said I'm gonna start wearing shirts that match my girlfriend's hair today.
There we go.
It's
okay,
fun,
cool.
It's fun.
Got it.
All right, guys.
Sure. Thanks, guys.
Yes, the chat's crazy, guys. It's hard for us to keep up, so let us know if there's any trolls or anything in there. All right, guys, here we go. Here's the title of the item.
Don't go yet.
Callaway Golf XR4 Project X Hybrid Graphite 5.5 R Flex Club with club stock. New. So it's a new Callaway Golf Club. XR4 Project X Hybrid. And go. All right, we're going to look. You know the number to look for?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Oh, wow. So close. Dang.
So close.
Wow. Oh, my gosh. I cannot believe how close you were. Whoa. Whoa.
It goes really fast. Hold on.
Our faces get so big as we lean in so close.
I know.
Oh, saw it.
You found it? Where?
Right.
No.
Oh, wait. That was $1 off.
We're looking, guys. No one's got it yet. Nobody's got it yet.
Wow, so many people are $1 off.
Oh, someone got it. You can stop now. Somebody got it. All right, that's the first one that I see.
Okay.
That's the first. You can stop guessing. Someone got it.
Yeah, if you stop guessing, it makes it easier to find it, because sometimes whenever you keep going, if too many things go in the chat, it pulls us back down.
Guys, so many people were like $1 off. Oh my gosh.
Cannot believe how many people were $1 off.
Still looking. Oh, yeah, that's the same one. Okay, this one.
Oh, did it pull us back down?
I don't think so. We're looking, guys. Hold on.
Wait, yep, there.
You found it? Okay, okay. That's the winner right now.
Ah, that's crazy.
Okay, I think that's the winner. All right, guys, we have a winner. Yeah. For a hat, the winner is Olivia Prestis. Olivia, Prestis. Olivia Prestis. And the answer was $128. $128 is what that golf club sold for.
I'm just gonna wear hats like this.
Cool sale.
Just like on top of my head, not actually on my head.
So send us your shipping address.
TJ's in the chat. Okay, good.
Oh, cool.
Thanks, TJ.
hello@rallyroots.com. Send us your shipping address and we will mail it out to you.
That's Steffi. All right.
That was actually a pretty cool find too. We found we went to a garage sale and we found 4 of those same golf clubs.
Right.
And we paid $20 a piece. So we paid $20. We have 1 of them left, and they've all sold for over $100 each. It's pretty sweet. So Omar says, what do you think of Salehoo? We haven't used it extensively. I know people who have used it before, and because it's like a network of like wholesalers that you can buy stuff from, and they give that same network to everybody. It's not really a website that we would recommend using.
It can drive the price down.
Yeah, like everybody's getting the same information, so I wouldn't really use it. But some people, I guess, have found some good stuff here. Yeah,
Colorado Picker. We did see yours, but Olivia was above you.
Yeah, we saw yours come through, Colorado Picker, but we scrolled up and she had one ahead of you. Sorry about that. I put 129. Are you kidding me? I know.
We saw that. We were like, oh my God, you're $1 off.
There were multiple people.
It's crazy.
Colorado Picker, you had the first guess. I didn't see it come through, but if you can go and take a screenshot of it and email it to us, and we'll send you a hat too. That's fine. If we did actually miss it, then that's on us. Sorry about that. If we missed it, it's on us, buddy. So let's go back into what the video is about. Do we have separate inventory on Poshmark and eBay? So we don't sell on Poshmark. We only sell on eBay and Amazon.
We're too overwhelmed, which is why we don't sell on Poshmark. Yeah. But I think most people who sell clothing, especially shoes, you should absolutely sell on Poshmark.
Totally.
That's what I think. Even though we don't.
I also think it's a good place to start. Like if you're selling clothing and you don't want to sell on eBay, then a good place to start is Poshmark. The stuff on Poshmark typically does sell for more money, and you don't have to worry about shipping and all that other stuff. And it is faster to list. I know all of that.
And for a new seller, it's a lot less scary.
Yeah.
It's so much easier to just do a listing.
The only thing I'll say is, so we know a lot of resellers, higher level resellers that sell clothing, and they sell on Poshmark and on eBay. And this is why, again, why we say we are still selling clothing on eBay, because those sellers, when we've talked to them, having the same listings, because they cross post, right? So having the same amount of listings on Poshmark and eBay, they are still getting 4 times the amount of sales on eBay. 4 times the amount of sales on eBay. And that is purely, like I said, going back to the beginning of the video, that's purely because eBay has more eyes on the product. They're just getting more people. They're more well-known still. But I don't know.
Yeah. And Lauren, there you go. Posh is so cool, but I can't live off of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Honestly, I hope that Poshmark gets to the point where, we know people who can live off of Poshmark, but it takes a ton of work, of work. But yeah, and you can totally sell on eBay and Poshmark and cross post. We don't like to do it because we don't want to run the risk again of selling something on Poshmark and on eBay, and then we get a ding on eBay. We lose our top rated seller status. Yeah. Again, for us, it's just not worth it, but that doesn't mean that it isn't good for other people.
Right. And it has been amazing for other people, but even people who do them both, they always tell us eBay is still, you can make a living off of eBay, but not Poshmark.
Typically. Good question here. I only have like 8 hours per week to resell. Do you think I should spend most of my time at garage sales or thrift stores? I would say garage sales.
Yeah, you can get so much more money at garage sales. And what did they say their job situation was?
8 hours per week to source.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're not working on Saturdays and you only have 8 hours, you're probably going to get the biggest bang for your buck from garage sales.
Now, that being said, most places aren't like Florida. Like, we're lucky here because we have garage sales year round.
Like subdivisions.
Yeah.
Full of.
If there aren't a lot of garage sales all the time around you, then obviously you can switch to thrift stores or even maybe try out some auctions.
And then we got to say hi, Wendy.
Oh, hey, Wendy. Wendy sent us a $2 super chat and says, I want to buy a beanie.
Thanks, Wendy.
I think we only have they're leftover beanies from last year. So I think we only have 10 left. So maybe I'll post them on the website. And then as soon as they're sold out, they're sold out.
Well, they're going to be gone so fast.
Yeah. You hate PayPal. How exactly is eBay going to go after PayPal leaves eBay? I don't hate PayPal. We just had that rough issue with PayPal, which was a pretty big issue. They still cannot explain to us why that happened. I think it was just like a shot at eBay because they are leaving. But I'm excited about PayPal and eBay splitting up. I think it will be better for the seller for sure. All right.
All right, there we go. So Bobby, should new resellers price their items low so they can get more feedback? Yes, you should. If you're a new reseller and you don't have a lot of feedback, people are going to be wary to buy from you. So if you give them a good deal, and of course, if you can afford to offer like the free returns, they're way more likely to trust you and buy something from you.
Yep.
That being said, obviously not too low, but at least 5 to 8% under. If you can do 10%, that's fine. But I would not recommend more than 10%.
Yeah. And then also list your stuff with best offer. Yeah. Especially when you're starting out. I mean, if you can sell like as much stuff as you possibly can to get feedback when you're first starting, that's what you should do for sure. And then do stuff like include thank you notes in your packages. Some people have said they don't think that thank you notes work. I can tell you categorically that thank you notes do work. Yeah. We've tested it on not just our store, but we've mentored now 400 plus people, I believe. And every single person that we've told to put thank you notes in their packages, they've seen an increase in feedback.
Like
significantly. And usually it's like 30% in extra feedback that they're getting.
I just did the math. 5 to 8% is wrong. It should be like 10 to 15%.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Sorry, guys. I was thinking about that. I was like, wait, so if something's $20, that's only $2 at 10%. So yeah, no, it needs to be 10 to 15% for a new seller.
Right. And then the other thing you can do, like just starting out, is you can go buy some stuff on eBay, like buy your shipping supplies, buy your tape or whatever that stuff that you need to get started. Buy that stuff on eBay from very large sellers, because more than likely those large sellers have on their account, they have immediate feedback turned on when you pay. So as soon as you pay, you get good positive feedback. And all of that feedback, even though it's from a seller, all of that feedback does increase your number.
I like to tell people to buy everything they need. Like women, buy your personal hygiene products, buy your deodorant for everyone, men, women, anyone. If as long as you wear deodorant, buy your deodorant on eBay. Like buy anything you can. That's the same price as you would buy it at the store, or most likely lower. If you need new socks, like buy your socks on eBay, buy everything you can on eBay to build up your feedback, just so you have feedback.
Poshers Club says, Ryan, you ever get that $5,000 back from that one company, Bob and Sons or whatever? I sure hope so. Actually, yes, I'm in contact with them right now. I'm probably I'm probably going to make another video on what's been happening with that, but I'm in contact with them. I actually got in touch with the dad and explained everything to the dad. He apologized, and we're kind of fixing the situation right now through a mixture of working with them again and taking some money off of what he owes us. I'll make a video on it, but yes, actually.
And then look, Colorado Picker says, since watching your videos, I've changed all my listings to free shipping and free returns. And 10 minutes later, I started getting sales. It helps. Like, that's amazing.
Boom.
It really does make a difference.
Yeah.
For us, especially. But I know if you're selling bigger things, it might not make sense for you, but definitely, especially if you're selling clothes, guys, please offer free returns for $1. That's only $2.60 for them to return.
At least
$3.
At least try it out. I mean, I tell people, like, if you have an eBay store with a whole bunch of items on it, go into your first class items and change just your first class items to free shipping, and then actually watch your numbers. Like, see, are your sales increasing and are your returns increasing? If your returns are increasing too much and you're not getting more sales from doing that, then switch it off. Like, it's not going to hurt to test it out and try it. For us, we do it. Now, listen, because we got a free return today on an item that's getting sent back just because it didn't fit them how they thought it would. And it's a $77 return. Now that sucks, right? We have to take that return. We have to pay for return shipping. We pay for shipping to get it there. Like, we're going to be spending probably $20 plus, and then we have to relist the item and sell it. It's not fun, but guess what? By having free returns on, we probably had 5 or 6 sales
that they ended up keeping. Yeah.
That they kept it. Exactly. So you just have to, our business model is not going to be the same as everybody else's business model out there, but you should go and test your theories, see how they're working for you.
And remember, whenever we say offer free shipping for the first class items, we're not saying if your item's $20, just change it to free shipping, add the shipping costs into, and then offer free shipping. So if you know shipping is $3, turn that $20 into $23 and then offer free shipping. So you're not losing money by offering free shipping. You're still charging it to them. It just shows as free shipping.
Yeah.
Just want to specify in case.
Tori says, any updates on starting construction on your land? Yeah.
We are getting, what is it? It's called a topo tree and
topographical survey.
Yeah. But it's topographic, tree, and what was the other thing?
I don't know. Something else.
Survey, boundary. A boundary, topographic, and tree.
Yeah.
Boundary survey done.
Step 1 is we have to
week they're coming out and doing it.
Step 1 is we have to get the survey done. Step 2 is we're taking the survey to our civil engineer. Step 3 is we have to sit down with our county and have like a
design
discussion,
a preliminary design.
And then they tell us what we can do and blah, blah, blah.
They're going to stab us with the knives and be like, no, you have to do this, and it's $10,000 and you got to do this. And they're just going to like stab us some more.
You're not spending enough money. You need to spend more money.
They're definitely not going to take us out to dinner before they.
But you know what? We are pushing through, and we will persevere over this land for sure. We're going to have a really nice piece of property by the time we're done.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it.
Did anyone mention Callie? Yeah, Callie's driving home from Tallahassee right now. So
she doesn't love us. She's not here.
Question, my post office is closed for 2 days. What do I do to stay busy? You could source Oreo Kid. What's up, buddy? You could source, or one of the best things I think to do on days like today where you can't you could still ship.
Organize and photograph your death pile.
Organize and photograph.
Unless you don't have one.
You can still ship. You can get your items shipped and then just put them in the post office or put them in the mail tomorrow. But what I like to do is go into eBay and tweak stuff. Play around with my listings, look at prices. Because I tweaked like 400 listings today. I
organized and cleaned the warehouse while Ryan was doing that. So it's good that there's 2 of us, because the warehouse would not get organized if I wasn't there, and those listings would not get tweaked if Ryan wasn't there, because I would be organizing, because I prefer to organize than twist leakings. Yeah.
Twist leakings.
I'm going to just stop talking now. Next question.
R.I.P. Stan Lee. Yeah, sad.
Very sad about it.
But I will say he had a very good, long, fulfilled life.
He had a great life.
Yeah.
That man had a good life.
He is the GOAT as well. Yeah, definitely R.I.P. Stan Lee. And also thank you to all of the veterans out there, because yesterday was Veterans Day. Today is Veterans Day observed. But thank you, all your veterans, for your service. We definitely appreciate it.
Donna says she sent us a super chat.
Donna, we missed your question.
Oh, there it is.
Was that it? Oh, Donna. Sorry, we missed your question. Oh my gosh. And thank you for the $5.
Thank you.
After year-end returns, what categories for retail arbitrage would you guys recommend purchasing? I need to diversify from clothing. After year-end returns, you should be doing it now.
Yeah.
You should be looking now. Electronics, video games.
Electronics.
The one word where I have an accent. How do you say it?
Electronics.
No, that's not right. Mm-hmm. Toys, video games, tools are very good. There's a lot of Sears stores closing down right now, and you can go into those stores and get some good deals on tools. So tools are great. Books are good sometimes as well.
I don't like books.
Books don't like you.
That's the college textbooks are cool though.
Yes.
You missed my super chat too? Oh no, just cheat.
What is happening? How did we miss all these super chats?
We're talking too much, I guess. Just kidding.
If we missed your question, put it back in the chat and we'll.
How did we miss that?
Oh, sorry. Well, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, and congrats on over 600 viewers. Whoa, we have 625.
Is that a record?
I think that might be a record.
Oh my gosh, we need to do another giveaway.
All right, let's do another giveaway. We're going to do another giveaway.
Screenshot that.
Wait, what do we got? 231 thumbs up. So let's get the thumbs up. Guys, please, can you hit the thumbs up button? Let's get it to 250.
I want to take a picture of how many people are watching.
200, get it at 250, and then we'll do a giveaway. How about that? Let's do the next giveaway. We'll do, what should we do? Should we do cash money?
Cash money.
All right. We'll give away $20 cash. You have to have a PayPal account where we can send the money to, but we'll give you $20 cash money.
All right. The next item.
All right. Wait, we got to get to 250 first.
Oh, wait, we're not at 250.
Oh, we did. All right, we're good.
Okay.
Oh, we just got a couple more super chats. All right, let's read these, and then we'll do the next giveaway. Colorado Picker says, I just want to say thank you both for everything. Sales have increased because of you guys. You're so welcome. Thank you so much. And like I said, sorry if we missed you winning the game earlier. Send us your address and we'll definitely send you a hat as well. And then the House of Mini Truck says, what's taking you to Chicago? Thanks for all the videos.
My cousin.
Yeah.
On my dad's side, my dad's sister's daughter.
It's like a little mini getaway for us. I've actually never been to Chicago, so I'm super excited of all like the places I've been. I've never made it out to come
visit, and I said I was going to come visit. We couldn't come before your birthday, and then after wasn't working out. So I was like, when things settle down, we're going to come visit. So because I said I was going to, things settled down for November, and I was like, we're coming to visit. So I got really cheap airfares. Spirit, they had like $100 tickets.
Really?
Yeah.
They were that cheap?
Yeah, they were only $100, and we don't need a carry-on or anything. We just have a personal item because
we got to bring a jacket.
We're gonna wear all our clothes.
It was snowing. It was snowing earlier this week. Should we do this one?
Yes.
All right, guys. Here we go.
You're gonna have to watch. You
got to watch.
All right, guys. Don't go yet.
All right. After we say go, and remember to the nearest whole number. The first person to get the number right wins $20 from us. The item is Michael Kors women's size 8M platform heels, Carla metallic ankle strap buckle gold. What do they sell for? Go.
Okay.
The number? Yeah, let me take this part. Ready, go. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
Ooh, people are close.
I gotta like keep going back up because it's going so fast.
Whoa,
oh my gosh,
it all the way to the bottom.
All right, here we go. Let's see if we see it. You see it yet?
Oh, so close.
So close. So close.
Oh my gosh.
So many close.
So many people.
There it is. All right, we got it. We got it. We got it. You can stop guessing. We have a winner. Again, so many people, only $1 off.
That was insane.
But the winner. Here, can you unlock that for me?
Oh yeah.
The winner of the $20 is Taz Cole, Tazz Cole, and the answer was $48. There's a picture of the shoes. They sold for $48. Congrats! You win $20. Email us your PayPal email address, and we will send it over to you after the show is over. You guys can stop guessing now.
And then we got some super chats we need to go back up to.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We got a 840. Oh, my gosh, baby. We have 650 people watching now. Whoa. That's definitely a record.
That's the first time that's ever oh, my gosh.
I saw it was a $2 super chat. I saw it come in. Thank you very much. Guys, we have, just so that you know, I promise you. We have it as live chat on our side, and it's the first person that we see come through on our side. So, yes. Oh, because we got like 50 people saying they guessed it first, but we got it. We got the right person, guys. I promise.
Yeah, we went all the way to the top and scrolled down.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's enough guessing for that. Katie and Vicky said, "Congrats, guys! Watch your goals." Thank you, Katie and Vicky. Everybody, go and check out Katie and Vicky's YouTube channel. They're awesome. They give great advice, and they have really awesome live shows as well. So you should definitely watch them.
Lychee.
What do we think about Depop?
She really wants to give me kisses.
Oh,
I sit her like this.
Oh, there's
everybody wants to see just the dogs in the because they're so cute.
The only thing that I can tell you about Depop, we don't sell on Depop. The only thing I can tell you about it is that my younger brother Ben does sell on Depop. The only experience that I've had with it is I found like 4 pairs of vintage Tommy Hilfiger jeans with the big box logo flag on the back of them. And Ben listed all of them on Depop, and every single one of them sold within a day. And an item like that for us, and they sold for good money. They sold for over $30 each. So
shocking.
And items like that for us would usually take like at least a couple weeks for us to sell on eBay. So Depop, I think, is really good for stuff like that, like vintage, streetwear, stuff like that is good. And then Just G says, "I'm going to try one more time." Sorry. So sorry. Why did the Scarecrow get promoted? He was outstanding in his field. Dad jokes.
Gosh, yes.
Follow me on Instagram, Collecting Vintage. We will follow you, Collecting Vintage, just because that joke was so original.
Oh, wait, and there's a good question. Somebody asked, do we think that we could sustain our business if we only did thrifted clothing? From Stephanie. The amount of money we're making now, no. But if you wanted to pay your bills and you had probably lower expenses, I think you could live off of purely thrifted clothing. But you would have to grind hard because there's a lot that goes into photographing thrifted clothing. And, if there's like little stains, because again, it's thrifted, you have to show people that in their photos.
I did a video recently called, "Can you really make $1 million selling thrifted or used clothing on eBay?" or something like that. Go and watch that video. I kind of like really break down the numbers and put it in perspective of what it would actually take. I personally feel that just thrifting alone, especially if you're by yourself, I think doing like $50,000, $60,000 a year, totally possible, totally doable. I think once you start getting to that $100,000 mark, you're going to have a hard time doing it. You will probably burn yourself out. So unless you can really get your average sales price high, if you can get it into that like $50, $60 mark, and you can find the inventory to support that, then that's fine. But just thrifting, just garage selling alone, I would say you're only going to be able to make a certain amount of money, and probably under $100,000. After that, you really need to start looking into bulk, auctions, wholesale.
But if you're in a posh area and people with money that they're getting rid of like their Louis stuff and their Chanel stuff, I mean, you can make a much, much greater profit per item, but I feel like you definitely have to have connections to get those items, because you're going to not buy that at thrift stores. You're going to buy that directly from a person who wants to get rid of it, but they don't want to just give it away. So.
And then we got a 20 Australian dollars super chat from Finchy ASMR. Nice. How many items do you have listed on eBay all up? I love that. That's such an Australian thing to say. I want to say it in Australian accent.
No, don't. We'll offend them.
So I would say between our two like main eBay stores, I'm not going to include
items or different listings.
You said items.
Just say items.
I'm not going to
like 100 of some things.
I'm not going to include Amazon in this, but I think between our two main eBay stores, we have something like 6,000 or 7,000 items listed.
Yeah.
Items. Yeah.
Because we have so many listings that have multiple items, and remember, guys, we had 2,000 boxes of hair dye. So.
Yeah, had.
Whoo! So and those are all listed, right? So just the hair dyes alone, and now they're all on a shelf.
Most of them, half of them are gone at least.
Like 20% are gone.
No, more than that for
you
sure.
Think so?
Yeah, because they've been selling on other accounts.
Yeah.
And then RVA flips and says $2. Thank you so much. Says, cheers, guys. We're a couple resellers as well. Yeah, couple hustle. We love that. And then I saw there's a couple more super chats that came in.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Ari says, are you guys hitting any cons soon? Meetup?
Oh my gosh, a con meetup would be amazing. When's the next con, I wonder?
I don't know. We'll be going to the Tampa cons, I'm sure, soon.
It just happened.
Oh, in summer, I guess.
I know, it was like right before. It was so hot, and it happened right before we were going to Dragon Con. It was like 3 weekends before. And Saturday was the only day we could go, and it was the same price as 3 days. And we were like, oh, that's ridiculous.
I really wanted to go to Comic-Con. Kamea-Con. And then there was another question from Moose Tracks. Thank you for the $5 super chat, by the way. When you're saying 100,000, are you talking profit or sales? When I was talking about thrifting, I was talking sales. So 100,000 to make $100,000 in sales, to do that by yourself thrifting would be very difficult. Yeah.
Oh.
Lagunitas, yeah, buddy. We're so excited to meet everybody. Lagunitas. Seriously, I'm excited.
It's gonna be crazy.
It is gonna be crazy.
We're gonna have to do rounds so we get to chat with everybody.
DVay74123 says we missed our super chat. So sorry. If you had a question, just put it back in the questions, and then we'll do our best to or we'll answer your question. So sorry about that. JD Slick says, how do you do your taxes? We have a CPA who does our taxes for us. Highly recommend getting the CPA. All right, there's some really good questions coming through, guys.
Which one you want to start talking?
I don't know.
You pick one.
Okay.
You're good at picking good questions.
Hey guys, I live in South Florida. Is there ever a month or season that garage sale or thrift stores lower their prices? Not really. There's not so much like a season around it, but a lot of thrift stores do have days that they'll do discounts, and then some of them do coupons. There's like the Minnesota area around us. There's like a 30% off coupon you can get online and use at the thrift stores. And then like the Orlando Goodwills, they give you a rewards card, and you can use like points pretty much. Like you build up points on the card. Our Goodwills, like right next to us, don't do any discounts except for the color tag. They'll do like 50% off the color of the week, which there's never that color.
Yeah. It's funny too. Whenever there is anything left of that color, there's always terrible stains, massive rips in it. It's like really bad.
Oh, there's the question from Dive. It says, when can we expect to hear about December mentoring?
Oh.
Very good question. So this current round of mentoring ends on the 15th, and it's been really good. I've had a lot of fun working with everybody in this current round. The next round will start December 1st. We're going on this little trip. When we get back from the trip, we get back Monday, which is the 19th. So I would expect like midweek, maybe like the 22nd or the 23rd, we'll send out emails to sign up for one of the 75 spots for starting on December 1st. So emails will go out the week we get back. So expect to see the email around the 22nd. And then just like the last rounds, it's first come, first serve. And the last time we've done this, the spots have filled up within like hours. So
I have a feeling that it's going to sell out in probably 8 hours. Make
sure to check your email. And then I'm going to put a link to the website. Actually, I'll just go to, I'll put a link to our website, guys. If you are interested in doing the mentoring with us, you can just go to this link and then submit a form. And then you'll be emailed when we open up the spot. So here's that link.
Add more purple to my hair. It's like gone. All the purple's
like lavender.
Gone. Yeah. Thanksgiving. Oh, and just so you guys know, we are going to do like a week off for the holidays so that you don't like lose out on a week.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For this next current mentoring round, it's going to be December and January, and then the first week of February because we're going to take a week off for in December. So. All right.
And yes, it is for beginners, especially.
Yeah, it's for beginners up to, I would say, if you're making like $150,000 a year already online, then don't take our mentoring. But if you're making less than that, then we can definitely help you get to the next level.
Yeah, significantly next level.
Yeah. All right. Do we charge for the mentoring? Yeah, the mentoring costs, we're going to do the same price as last time. So it costs $347 for 2 months of mentoring. Please, Please do the Australian accent. How many items do you have listed on eBay when you went full time? Why do you have 2 accounts?
Oh, no. Okay.
Well,
don't be offended.
G'day, mate. Welcome to Australia. That's my Australian accent. It's really bad.
Oh my God.
What was the question? How many? You said it again. How many items do you have listed on eBay when you went full time? Why do you have 2 accounts? When we went full time, at least 500, I guess, would be the answer to that. I don't know the exact number, but I would say at least 500 items. And then why do we have two accounts? So we have multiple eBay stores for a couple reasons. The main reason for us is because we have a YouTube channel with 48,000 subscribers, and we don't necessarily want to share everything that we're doing on YouTube. Some things in business you have to keep, to yourself. You can't share with the rest of the world. So certain things, like if we get a wholesale deal that anybody could go and find those exact same items, sometimes we will put those on our other accounts that's private, that we don't share on YouTube, so that it's our inventory.
Did you say retail arbitrage? Sorry, Mochi was dreaming, guys. And she
so
started
cute.
making the craziest sounds, and I looked over, and her eyelid is kind of open, but her eye is going back and forth really fast because she's in REM, and her paws are twitching, and she was
so
making sounds in her throat. Hey, are you okay?
And then the other reason why, which would be the main reason why other people would have multiple eBay stores, is to separate inventory. So for example, like instead of putting everything in one store, they'll make like a pet supplies specific eBay store, so that people can follow that eBay store and they know, like, okay, if I bought this pet medication and every time I want to buy it, I'm going to go back to your eBay store to buy it. So, or like craft supplies or tools or whatever the category that you want to be specific in. If you're getting wholesale items, multiples of the same items, sometimes it's better to brand that store around that one category.
But the hip line for us is extremely mixed.
It's hip,
totally mixed. And I don't know I don't think it would make any sense for us to do with clothes.
No, you wouldn't want to do it with clothing. Like if you're doing garage sale stuff and thrift store stuff, you can put that all in one store. You don't have to separate
pet supplies, having a pet supplies only eBay store, I think that would make you look more legit as a seller, and it would kind of give a false sense of, confidence to the buyer, which is interesting if you're only selling pet supplies.
Oh my gosh, guys, the time has gone so fast tonight. We still have 600 people watching.
Whoa.
If you guys can do me one more favor, we're at 315 thumbs ups.
So cool.
Hit that thumbs up button for us. I would love to see it go over 400 by the time that we end. But for the rest of the show, guys, just put your questions in and we'll just chit chat. I know we didn't talk too much about, let's answer the question then, babe. What is the best platform to sell on?
The best?
Yeah.
I would say Amazon and eBay, although Amazon's been really screwing their sellers.
Yeah.
So it's really scary what they're doing to people, but it depends on what you're selling.
I think the answer to that question is the one that you like the most, the one that benefits you the most. I would recommend, especially if you're a new seller or even if you're an older seller, try them out. Try out the other platforms. I know we're being hypocritical because we haven't tried out the other platforms, but try them out and find the one that you like to do, the one that works the best for you, and go full force into that one. For us, I would say revenue-wise, the best platform to sell on is Amazon, because it's a very quick sale. Like if we could send everything into Amazon, if we were ungated on everything, if they allowed us to sell used clothing, that's probably where we would send stuff.
Yeah.
Other than that, eBay is our biggest money generator. So eBay for us is our favorite platform right now still, because it's the one that makes us the most money.
Yeah.
Simply answered. And then Christopher sent us $5 and said, bought a facelift machine for $15. Closest comp on eBay is 2,000. My selling limit is 2,000. Should I go directly to beauty salons to sell? Any ideas? Yeah, maybe. I mean, you would want to be careful with selling that. Make sure that you're allowed to sell that type of a product on eBay, because if it's like a medical device, and you have to have like a license or something to own or operate that device, you would want to make sure that you're allowed to actually sell that on eBay. You don't want to get your account banned, especially if you're new.
And especially if it's on the Vero list. Be very careful. I mean, I've even looked at stuff. Vero careful. I've looked at items that were not on the Vero list, right? Because it was a healthcare item, listed it, and then got a Vero for it. And I was like, it was not on the list.
Yeah.
I double checked the distributed by and the brand, everything. None of it was on. So I don't know.
And then Aztec said, how do I, and thank you for the $5. How do I boost eBay sales? I've done some stuff you suggested in your earlier videos, but no luck. I mean, the one guaranteed way to boost eBay sales right now is to run promotions. So you pay extra to promote your items, and you can set that amount from 1% to 99% if you want to.
And then also, are the items you're selling, right? Whenever you look at the sold comps, are there a lot of them? Are there very few of them? Are there just like one a month? Is it 2 a week? I mean, that can absolutely affect your sales if it's just an item that only sells 1 time a month. And then how many other ones are listed, of that item. So that also can affect your sales. So take that into account too whenever purchasing items.
And free shipping, best offer, free returns. Take good pictures, describe the items well. Make sure that you're using all of the item specifics. Put as many item specifics in as you can.
That's eBay told us that.
Yeah. So hopefully that helps you.
Oh, so many questions. Oh.
All right, we're gonna keep promoting. Doesn't work for me. Weird. That's really weird, Lauren. We'll have to chit chat about that when we come to Chicago. We'll talk to you about like how we're doing it, and maybe we can help you out with that. Yeah, you've helped us out so much with brands.
We could show you how much stuff sells through promoted listings, and you would be shocked. I mean, what percentage? eBay even tells us.
I don't know what the percentage is of our total sales that have sold through promoted listings, but it's a lot. Probably 20+% right now. Yeah. Is Offerup or Letgo good to sell on? Yeah, definitely.
Great to sell on.
Especially for larger items that would cost a lot of money to ship, or fragile items, or items that have a lot of like scams around them, like cell phones, for example. Personally, we don't like to sell cell phones on eBay because there's so many scammy buyers out there. So something like that, we would rather move local.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah. Hey, Rally Roots, I just started selling eBay. First 60 days, I've made over $2,000 with a 30% sell-through rate. I look up every item I buy at thrift shops and yard sales before buying. Your videos have inspired me. Good,
that's amazing.
Good job.
Oh my gosh.
Way to go. You know what's funny about that is people ask us, like, do you guys really still look up comps at thrift stores? And the answer is yes, absolutely. We will sit there on our phones and look up comps because
I have a terrible memory.
Yeah.
And stuff changes.
Yeah, the market
changes, guys.
The market fluctuates. The retail or the online market fluctuates more than the stock market. So
yeah, we used to buy so much Tommy Bahama, and not anymore. And then the only Tommy Hilfiger that we even buy is like cool, unique vintage stuff.
Yeah.
We never buy a Tommy Hilfiger dress shirt. I don't think we ever have, unless it was cool, unique, or vintage, you know?
I got it. Wendy says, do you have a local meetup in the Tampa area? When we get back from Chicago, we're going to plan a couple more meetups. I know we want to do another one in Tampa. I know we want to do another one in Orlando.
Yeah, we promised the Orlando peeps that we would do it soon.
There's a brewery right next to our house called Levin Brewery, and we know the owners. They said that they would do a collab beer with us. So we're going to probably do that, like do a collab beer with them and then do a meetup at the brewery. So. All right. Where are we at? 1 minute. We are 1 minute.
1 minute left.
Get the dogs.
Quick.
Wake up the bulldog.
Oh, she's really asleep. Oh, here's the bulldog. Yay. Quick. Dog's in the... Oh, she's really asleep.
Oh, say bye to everybody, Mochi.
Hold on. I don't think she likes this.
Okay. All right.
There we go.
All right, Bodo.
Give her a little...
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Sorry if we missed your questions. After the video goes live, and there's still 600 people watching, so thank you guys so much for being here. After the video is published, if you want to leave a comment or a question in the comment section of this video, we will do our best to answer them. But thank you guys again so much for watching. We appreciate all the love. And
do a tattoo vlog one day. I love that.
We will see you guys. We'll see you guys on the next live show.
Yeah, so, the dogs look ridiculous right now.
Remember, Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. We love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Take care. Peace out, guys. Bye-bye. Oh, super chat. Thank you for the $2 super chat. What's the cheapest way to ship shirts? First class mail. Bye.